everybody. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and start with skincare. I just got out of the shower, so I haven't moisturized or toned. I washed my face, but I just haven't done anything else. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Hazel aloe vera formula in Rose Petal. My skin is probably at its worst. I tone right after I wash my face just to get any excess makeup or dirt and oils that are still left on my face after washing. Now that my skin is nice and toned, I'm gonna give it a second. I'm gonna go ahead and use Mario Badescu facial spray. I'm running out, this is sad. So while this is soaking up into my skin, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start on my eyes. I really want to do a blue look today. That is my goal. All right, so you are nice and zoomed in, probably closer than you'd like to be. So I'm gonna start with my eyebrows, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Anastasia Dipbrow, and this is in the shade medium brown. Just out. I feel like I haven't filmed in so long. Well, I honestly took a long break from makeup in general. My skin has been very mad at me. It's just been breaking out. And so I just wanted to give it a break. And plus I didn't want to come on here and cake on makeup when I wasn't confident in my skin. So that's the main reason why I haven't been filming or even uploading on my Instagram, which I will link down below. So my eyes are nice and primed. I just use the same concealer that I always use. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and just dig into this Take Me Back to Brazil palette. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but it's beautiful. I'm gonna try and use these blues right here, and we'll see where it takes us. I'm gonna go ahead and try and dip into this one. I don't know if this is a shimmer shade right here. I can't really tell. I don't know if I'm gonna try and use that. I'm gonna dip into it. It's a little bit more green, but I'm gonna try and blend it to the top right here. Wow. Okay, for as cheap as this palette is, not cheap like cheaply made, but it's such an affordable brand, the colors are incredible. Super pigmented and they blend so nicely. Now that I've got a majority of the product on my lid, I'm just gonna take this fluffy crease brush. It's the Morphe M330, and it's just a fat little blending brush. I'm just gonna start blending out these harsh lines right here just to make sure everything is nice and blended and smooth. Fluffy brush, just keep blending. And I highly recommend just having a clean fluffy brush on hand when you are doing a colorful look like this. Even just a regular look in general, I always seem to just keep this fluffy brush on my table. That way I'm forced to use it and I'm forced to keep blending, because honestly with a look like this, it's so important to keep blending in between laying down shadows to make sure everything looks nice and even. Number one tip, just have a clean blending brush like this, like on your table every single time you're doing your makeup. I'm gonna keep packing on, same color I did before. Okay, so I'm going to use my Juvias Place. This is the Saharan. I'm gonna take this middle shade. It's called E-Man? I don't know. It's just this pale white shade, but it does have like tiny bit of blue in it, like hints of blue, which is exactly what I was going for. I'm gonna go ahead and use that same concealer brush. I kind of cleaned it off. Oh yes, this is perfect. Exactly what I wanted. All right, I'm really liking this look so far. I'm just going back and forth with blending with that blue shade on the outer and inner. I don't want to take it too far out, but I don't want it to be like a harsh cut crease. I just like dabbing this in the center and kind of fading it out on the edges, just like so. I'm just gonna go back into that blue to make it pop just a little bit more. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use in light in the JaclynHill Morphe palette. It's just this one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and use that for my inner corner highlight and my brow bone highlight, but I'm gonna do my, yes, this is the one. This is it. Wow. Okay, guys, I'm living. Okay, so I cleaned up the bottom part of my eyelid, and I'm actually not going to do my lower lash yet because I want to do my base and then I'll put my concealer, I'll set it, and then I'll do my lower lash line. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye and I'll be right back. So I just finished my lashes. I put liner, I finished this eye. So we are all good to start the base now. These lashes are a little much. These are, I think they are, let me go grab the box.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Okay, I found them. I promise I didn't steal these. They just didn't take the security tag off. So these are Eylure lashes. Ascher? In the style Ascher. They're beautiful. I got them at Target. I just randomly saw them and I'm like, wow, these look like Morphe lashes. So yeah, did my lashes. Let's go ahead and start with the face now, and then I'll go ahead and do my lower lash line. Dr. Brandt Luminizer Primer. I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand and then take my beauty sponge to blend that in so I'm not rubbing my hands all over my face. This guy, massive, massive. And he showed up yesterday, uninvited of course, but nothing a little concealer and a thick ass foundation can't fix. I'm just gonna try and mix the L'Oreal Paris True Match Liquid Glow Illuminator with the foundation. So I just put a little bit on the back of my hand. This is probably equivalent to like 1 pump of foundation. And then I'm just gonna pump another right there. I think I'm gonna do a pump and a half. Today I'm going to use the Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer by Too Faced. This is in the shade Medium Nude. Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. This is in the shade Fair Light. And I'm just going to set the under eye right here, right where I crease. And just push it into the skin. And then whatever is remaining, and drag it down like near the apples of my cheeks, outward, and then on the sides of my nose right here.
Oh, we could find a way to begin everything. Oh, we could run away.
I'm going to take my Real Techniques little dome blending brush. It's my Too Faced powder foundation first. This is in the shade Tan.
Find a way to begin everything. So talk me home, don't let up. I can hear your heart through the static. Don't tell me that it's wrong. And I know that you'll be gone in
There we go. Alright, you're nice and zoomed in. Start with the first transition shade we used on the same fluffy brush. I'm gonna dip into this darker, this darker blue right here. I'm going to take the shade in Light, and I'm going to highlight that inner corner once more and kind of bring it in like right here. That's it for the lower lashes. I'm going to go ahead and use my Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. Damn it! I was trying so hard. Oh, God. Alright, well, I have to let that dry and then I'll fix it, but... Yes, okay. Tip, if you get mascara on your face, I like to use like a dense brush. I usually let it dry down a little bit because I don't want it to smear, but I'll just like take the bristles and I'll just brush it up against the mascara, and then I'll just go with my concealer and like dab over that area just in case I missed any. I got this new Wet n Wild highlighter in the shade Golden Flower Crown. Looks like this. It's really pretty, very golden. I'm gonna go ahead and try this out. I think I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. This is the NYX Suede Lip Liner in the shade Sandstorm. This is probably my favorite lip liner ever. Alrighty, you guys, this is the final look. I hope you love it just as much as I do. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and then go ahead and hit that follow button on my Instagram page. I'll link it down below for you guys. Love you so much. Thank you for watching.